WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN, ESPN 790 AM.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And we've had a change. I know we were hoping to talk a little bit about the big project that's going on down at Gulf State Park down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, where they are planning to rebuild the lodge down there and a lot of other changes that's going on at Gulf Shores. And you know that's one of my favorite places to go is Gulf Shores and Orange Beach area. And so we were hoping to hook up with Cooper Shattuck. He is the general counsel for the University of Alabama system. And he's also executive director of the university's Gulf State Park project. And this is really some kind of project that they've tackled. And we had hoped to hook up with Cooper, but they've got some money, of course, from the 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill that's going to go into this. And they've hooked up with Hilton to rebuild the lodge. And so we'll hook up with Cooper in one of our February shows, and so this will give us more time to talk maybe a little bit about what's going on in the Mid-South with Charlie Covington, Gene Smith, and, of course, the Minister of Propaganda himself.
That's right. I'll tell you anything you ever want to know.
Well, let me think about it for a while. And Greg Ratliff is our show producer, of course, and speaking of turkey, as he mentioned that, I got a thing in the mail this week, and the Wolf River Longbeards will be having their annual banquet on Tuesday, February the 16th at the Agra Center. Tickets are, you can purchase those tickets right now through Bruce Kirksey and at 355-9124, but that's the Wolf River Longbeards on February the 16th. And don't forget also that got a lot of things coming up. We've got the 52nd or 51st, I don't know, Mid-South Sports and Boat Show, February the 19th, 20th, and 21st. We have the National Wild Turkey Federation.
Yep, the week before that
over in Nashville. But so many things going on. And, of course, when you have Charlie Covington and Gene Smith and Dave Gabbert in studio, of course, three of us got the dress code, but one of them missed.
He didn't get the memo.
Maybe he doesn't have one of these probably. We'll try to get I could probably give him mine. It's getting kind of worn, and he could have mine. But we have our TWRA vest on here right now. And Dave, let's talk a little bit about the turkey situation.
Yeah, if most West Tennessee turkey hunters would be interested, about we got the deadline for the quota hunts coming up.
Yes.
But, in West Tennessee this year, we have no quota hunts on our WMAs. So
you get that? He said we have no quota hunts.
But we have non-quota hunts, and you can go to either our website, tnwildlife.org, or, the hunting guide, and look back there where we list all our WMAs and see those dates.
And that is because?
The flooding issue that we've had over the years and everything, we decided, to go to a non-quota system, short non-quota hunts and stuff. And
which means it also includes Wolf River.
Right.
And so this includes
But in West Tennessee, you can go on there and it'll give you the links. Land Between the Lakes, they still have their quota hunts. And their application period is through the month of February.
We ought to go up there, Charlie.
And then
all the lakes.
National wildlife refuges, Chickasaw, Lower Hatchie, they have quota hunts. And
so the hunt at Natchez, around what's that? Browns Creek and all that area.
Natchez Trace, it'll have a non-quota hunt.
It'll have a non-quota hunt.
And this will be in the statewide season this year. Will be from April the 2nd through May the 15th.
Of course, I will be someplace on April the 2nd. As the storm moves in.
And the storm moves in.
The storm moves in. I will be out there someplace like I was last year. But it was a great day last year. We didn't see any birds, but it didn't storm like it always does when I get out there. But a lot of folks will be looking at that and saying, well, Wolf River is where I would like to go. Well, sorry.
Yeah. Well, they can still go. They have a non-quota hunt.
They have a non-quota hunt.
Yeah. So.
And Hatchie has a.
Yeah,
But the flooding has been really. I mean, I saw a video. Someone posted on Facebook of down in Mississippi how the deer of course, they've closed all the hunting down there because their season goes forever.
And that is something that will probably be discussed this year by the Fish and Wildlife Commission.
Because we don't really have
we don't have zones.
That's what caught us in this.
That shut down.
Yeah.
When the flooding gets to a certain level, and they have our wildlife management section. They're going to be looking at that, and and it'll probably be. I threw an idea out there. Talking to our chief, I said, well, it's already during turkey season, which is big game. Turkeys. You can't, all the Mississippi River counties, you can't stalk or hunt turkeys out of a boat.
No, you can't. Yeah.
So, but it'd be certain flood zones. They'll look, probably at the levels and stuff so that these closures can automatically go into effect when that water hits a certain level.
Yeah. And I know Charlie Covington is going to give us his poem here in the next segment, but I know Charlie likes to hunt. You've been to Wolf River, Charlie, and knows that. But Land Between the Lakes, there's good turkey quotas. I mean,
good turkey
numbers up there,
yeah.
For sure.
Well, that's where we used to live trap a lot of birds in the Tennessee. The National Wildlife Refuges here in Tennessee have a lot of birds, and in the Tennessee National up there, and then right across the river, south of Land Between Lakes, Cross Creeks, lots.
I've hunted Cross Creeks, and of course, Charlie is not only he makes calls, don't you? Don't you like to do it? Tell him about your call making.
Well, this was unexpected.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah,
you can tell
I
it.
Talk about that any day.
Yeah.
You
made
my
some
first
unique.
Caller in November of 1973, and I'm still making them. I never mass produce them because it's kind of a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Yeah. If I started making too many, it'd take the fun out of it. But I make box collars, I make slate collars, and I've tried recently on the little push-pull collars. Hadn't perfected that yet, but it's fun. Keeps me off the streets.
And, no, I think you can go on the streets, and if you see him, he's one of those guys that's waving that
cardboard sign.
Yeah, cardboard sign selling box calls.
For food, yeah.
Yeah.
Box calls for food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
You have to speak up, Gene, if you're going to. You look like a turtle coming out of the shell there, trying to get to the microphone. Did you see how long his neck got? Yeah.
What's rewarding is to call up a bird and to say to yourself, "Hey, I made that myself."
Yes, the call.
The call.
Yeah, not the bird.
No,
yeah,
not the bird.
Yeah, and that's what's fun. I can do things in turkey hunting that I can't do in any other endeavor. I mean, it seems like the adrenaline is there. Now, I can't walk as far. I can't do that stalk them like I used to be able to do and step over snakes and all that kind of stuff like that. But the turkey season, and there are a lot of we're really, and we're going to have our turkey show in March. We'll get some guys in here and maybe get Charlie to sneak by here too, because that's one of our favorite shows when we get these call makers. Because we're really we got some great call makers right here in the Memphis area. I mean, if you start with, I don't leave anybody out, but Steve Turpin and Russell Ginn is getting into that thing, and people who are making calls. Charles Petrie's had a little backset this year because he's built a house, and
Cliff.
Yeah, and Mr. Cliff out there, the great Robert Cliff. But you can go around and box calls, or you can go to a certain box store and get one, but it's not going to be quite the same as some of the other ones with the box calls. But besides that, we still have the small game season going on.
Small game season, of course, they get an extra day this year. It's a leap year.
This is leap year.
February 29th. Yeah.
Really?
And, of course, next week,
the
first on Saturday will be the first segment of Tennessee's Youth Duck Hunt. February the 6th, live show.
I hope we can get somebody. Maybe we can get a call in from.
I think we can.
Let's get some. Maybe some call-ins on next week. So if you plan to be in the pit or the blind next Saturday for the youth hunt, we want you to give us a call.
Also, that'll be the big Davis Rice youth hunt. That the SCTP.
Yes.
Out of the Dyersburg area will be going.
So there's a lot of them going on and I think this will be I'm hoping for a good hunt that weekend. Yeah. The weather has just been unbelievable. We get cold weather. We got ducks. Talk to people in Louisiana. They got ducks. We got ducks going back north.
Yeah,
back and forth. We got water.
We're still other day. We still shooting teal.
You're still shooting teal,
right?
Which is
crazy.
To still be doing that. But I know that when the commissioners came down here, because we don't have no control over the weather. We don't have control over the liberal season.
Because you get a strange duck. The guys the other day, I wasn't hunting that day.
A strange duck.
Yeah, a bufflehead.
A bufflehead.
You ever seen bufflehead?
Did they ever put bands on buffleheads?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting. I saw somebody got a banded duck the other day. It wasn't a bufflehead, though. I've never killed a bufflehead. No. I've never seen a bufflehead.
Yeah, pretty little duck.
It is a pretty little duck? Huh. I understand the Eagles are really going crazy at Reelfoot. The season is over for Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just telling you that. Don't think
the Eagles. Yeah, if you want to get out this time of year and look at Eagles and just Raptors in general, but up and down, we in January we do a midwinter Eagle count, and I haven't looked. I
haven't either.
Seen the numbers,
but I've heard reports.
But we've had one. We've got several hang around the blind because they know they can get a free meal. In fact, the other day when it was iced in and they shot a duck down as crippled, and as soon as it hit the ice, the eagle had it.
The eagle had it.
The eagle swooped down and got it. So, But we've got one up around Lake Lauderdale that it's a blonde-looking bald eagle.
Hold on.
He's real light-colored.
He's been to the Eagle,
kind of buff
Eagle Salon.
Yeah. But with white head, tail and everything. So you can see him a long ways off.
Huh.
So.
You sure of that?
Yeah.
He just hadn't lost his hair. It's not an old eagle. Okay.
But
it could be a bald eagle.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Come back. Charlie Covenant is, and the name of that poem is again, Charlie what?
Carry a good stick.
Carry a good stick. I always did that because when the bullies were coming after me, I always carried
a big stick.
I carried a big stick.
That's Teddy Roosevelt.
We're right back on ESPN 790.
Find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry.